Hello my dear friends and aspirants, welcome back to the lecture series of cultural studies where we are learning completely about cultural studies and its major concepts, and today we are going to learn about modern art. So specifically we are going to learn about some features related to postmodern art. So if you have seen my previous video about late arts, postmodern condition and Baudelaire's hyperreality, those videos, then you must be very familiar with what is postmodernism, and also some of the features you can already guess about the features related to postmodern arts, but we will see one by one in this video. And yeah, so postmodern art has its own peculiarities. Before beginning the actual video, let me tell you other platforms that I am available. I have a website known as www.highpoint.in. You can go to the website if you are interested in having some simplified, affordable but comprehensible, at the same time well arranged study materials for UGC NET JRF English language and literature in the form of 900 plus audio lectures and 300 plus downloadable PDF materials, and along with all this you will get an enormous set of previous and practice question papers for you to attempt live in the website. Along with all these materials, we are actually providing two bonuses. Those who are joining us now, those are free. These bonuses are free. We are not charging anything for now. All these bonuses, they are weekly tests in every Saturdays, and also personalized study guideline. If you want to know more about the course and the bonuses and the services that we are providing through our courses, through our website, you can actually WhatsApp me or call me in this given number here, or you can message me on my Instagram page too. So like we are sharing, like we are having elaborate discussions and free materials related to NTA, UGC NET JRF English language and literature in this YouTube channel. In the Instagram ID too, there is a live quiz going on every day, and especially on Mondays in my Instagram story we have Monday morning quiz about a particular topic, and about which we will share 10 to 15 questions and you can answer them all. So about a particular topic you can have some more knowledge through that quiz, and many more things we are sharing there, like study cards and short videos, reels related to NTA, UGC NET JRF. So in a funny way, in a glimpse, you can learn many things in Instagram. So if you want to have all these free materials as well, you can actually follow me on Instagram, as well as you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are interested, and while you subscribe, press the bell icon so that you get every other updation that we are making in here. And also, if you want to join a WhatsApp group maintained by us in order to share news and updates related to NTA, UGC NET JRF English language and literature, and also some study materials along with daily quiz question and answer, then you can join the WhatsApp by clicking the link available in the description box, or you can message me in this number so that I can share the link with you. You and your friends, those who are interested, can join it easily. Okay, so remember about the website. If you are studying on your own, visit to my website will be helpful, because after having the free trial you can see whatever we have provided, how we have simplified the NTA, UGC NET JRF syllabus for you under 11 subjects, and you can see whatever we have provided. And if you are studying your own, you can follow that exact order chronologically, exact order that we have arranged everything chronologically in order to be consistent, in order to be in your studies without any confusion about what you have to learn. Okay, so visit my website if you are interested. Moving on, let's have an introduction about the postmodern art. So the introduction is about postmodern times, or postmodernism. So postmodernism in terms of culture, it actually rejected the high elite culture or low or mass culture. So the distinctions and the differences that we mainly had in our mind, like high or elite or low or mass, that distinction it rejected. Postmodernism rejected any kind of distinction between high or low or elite or mass, and actually it questioned the criteria by which we can actually call certain text or forms and assumptions are good taste or classic or elite or high, and certain other things are low, mass, or bad taste. So we actually call certain things, certain ideologies, certain beliefs as universal or permanent. Universal in the sense they are applicable to anyone, anywhere, everywhere. Everywhere it is like that. See, in some classical works, Asians are depicted like, uncivilized people. Still some Western people, they are thinking like Asians are, especially Indians are snake charmers. They are not civilized people. And it is kind of a universal belief that they have, right? However we have changed, they won't accept us. So such kind of permanent universal things are questioned in postmodernism. And if you want to know this postmodernism and things related to other things that we have already discussed about postmodernism, you can actually check the I button, because I have given the link to the playlist there, and if you have missed any of the videos, you can go back. And when we were discussing about later the post-colonial condition about postmodernism in the introduction section, we have held in detail. You can listen to that. Here we are not going to again reproduce that details, okay, because that is useless, because most of you must have heard that, most of you must have listened to that video. I don't want you to make you even get bored again and again listening to the same thing, okay. So actually postmodernism rejected any kind of totalizing universal theories or tendencies. It celebrated, instead celebrating universality, totalizing theories, it celebrates plurality, heterogeneity, small and local, innovative, marginalized, unfinished narratives that respect differences. See, it's not that we have the assumptions that this theory is applicable to you and this theory is applicable to you too, this is applicable to everyone. No, this theory may be applicable to a certain group of people but not for everyone. So this kind of a heterogeneity and local and small, innovative, marginalized, unfinished, or plurality is celebrated in postmodern times and postmodern theories and postmodern art especially, okay. So it actually celebrated the fragment nature of literature as well. Meaning is seen as differential, contingent and purely arbitrary. That means meaning is seen as differential, contingent and purely arbitrary means what? Meaning can have different, when you so if you remember Derrida's concept of difference, you can difference at least contains two things, that meaning is differing, meaning is differing. That you can only have meaning of a certain concept in connection to some other concept, as a different concept with another concept. And differing means meaning will also always will get postponed. You cannot arrive at ultimate signified because of this postponement. You can only a signifier will only lead to another signifier, not to a signified ultimately, okay. So meaning is not fixed. You cannot find an essential or ultimate meaning or ultimate truth. There is nothing called as ultimate meaning or ultimate truth, but you have different kinds of meaning. You can various heterogeneous kind of meaning. So they emphasize, the postmodern theoreticians or literature or culture determines the differentialities and contingent nature of meaning and also the plurality of meaning and truth, okay. In literature, it collapses the distinction between genre and conventions, making it impossible to distinguish between reality and illusion for both the readers and the characters. So in literature too, literature as a cultural artifact in the modern times or postmodern times, literature also collapses the distinction between the genres. So in a same work, simultaneously you can have the existence of many types of genres, and it actually blurs the division between different kinds of genres and conventions that so far held, okay. And there will be a blurring of distinction between reality and illusion, and this makes it even difficult to understand both for the readers and for the characters in it, okay. So that was the introductory part. Now let's move on to various characteristics of postmodern art. First one is incompatible styles are favorite device. Classical images and the fragmented modern aesthetic styles are used simultaneously. So there is a mixing of classical and contemporary things. Incompatible style means, initially what styles we thought that they cannot exist together, you cannot bring them together, that styles, that kind of incompatible, those styles which are labeled as cannot exist together, cannot put together, that kind of styles are favorite devices of postmodern art. So that's why we can see classical and classical and modern aesthetic styles are mixed together, and these images, classical and modern images are put together, styles are put together. In every other field you can see, take the example of fashion, we will mix classical and modern aesthetic styles together. You can wear a sari with a jeans and a jacket. Nowadays we can see such kind of styles people are doing, right? So such incompatible styles are the favorite device of postmodern art. The use of the vernacular and slang in art. Another quality of postmodern art is that it uses vernacular, the local, the microscopic things, and the local language and the slang with the classical language or classical things together in art. This rejects the distinction between high elite or low popular art when the artist adopts the style and language of the masses. So usually, even though there is a popular artist form, popular language, popular style is available there, but still when you write a literature, you will follow a kind of elevated or high acceptable type of language, and this is quite visible in the artistic forms that were emerged pre-modern era, especially the classical verse. Even though mass language or mass art or popular art or language is something else, but still when you write a work, write a book, you will use accepted high elite kind of language. But now in postmodern art we can see the slangs are used, dialects are used, both elite and popular kind of styles and languages mixed together. See, in films you can see this, different kinds of slangs are used, especially in Malayalam. You can see in Pranjatan and the Saint, you can see Thrissur Malayalam slang, you can see, or in ordinary you can see a Palakkad kind of Malayalam slang, you can see. So in that way vernacular slangs in art began to emerge. The third feature of postmodern art is a conscious and excessive use of ornamentation, often mixing geometric and non-geometric shapes. There is a conscious mixing of or use of ornamentation, high excessive use of ornamentation in order to bring about that unusuality, and often there will be mixing of geometric and non-geometric shape, especially in constructions, especially in postmodern paintings and all, you can see this. And increased use of the technological media. So technology was also enormously developed during this time. So technology, an enormous amount of technological social media and technological types of art, technology involved art began to emerge and increased the use of such techniques. Especially video, digital images, etc. Electronic things are incorporated increasingly in postmodern art. Now, the fifth one is the emphasis on privacy and individual use of goods rather than products for the masses, especially in furniture and cutlery and crockery. Perhaps the stress and demand for the exclusive is part of the postmodern redefinition of necessity and fashion. See, here you can see that the boutiques are, fashion boutiques are nowadays, they are in trend. In every corner of the market you can see, in every corner of an urban area you can see a boutique. So what is the thing behind this boutique? What is the thought process going behind this business of boutique? Because the emphasis in a boutique, the emphasis given to the privacy or the individual choices that a person can have about his or her fashion, right? So the product was not massively produced, in the sense that the private and individualistic products began to available in a massive way, in postmodern times. That is, there is a need, people are actually interested to have a thing, an object, especially furniture, dress styles, crockery items, which are exclusively made for them, or exclusively manufactured for them. So maybe in postmodern times, the redefinition of necessity and fashion are exclusive. Okay, so if you want something, see, you want a dress for the wedding ceremony, instead of going to some showroom, you may go to a particular boutique, or if you are designing your house, then you may go to a particular interior designer to have an exclusive kind of design. So this kind of emphasis on privacy and individual use of goods is also another feature of postmodern arts. Next one, and the last one, is the use of schlock, trivia serving as memorabilia in our lives. The schlock items has rarely any functional use. What is a schlock? Schlock is schlocks are, they are trivial items. They are not actually trivial items, but still they are trivials. It's a trivia. It's a trivia in the sense that they are memorabilia. Like memorabilia, what is a memorabilia? Like, if you are interested in a particular person, a celebrity, if a thing, it's a tendency of people that when they show the tendency to collect celebrities items used by celebrities, and items used by celebrities, and they collect something that they don't have any use value, but out of some interest in that object, because this object was used by, this item was used by a celebrity, or this item has some other values other than use value, such things are memorabilia. Okay, so the use and collection of schlocks, trivia serving as memorabilia in our lives, that is also tendency and the characteristics of postmodern art. Such postmodern arts are so much in currency nowadays. So a schlock is an item that has no functional use, but simply because of its simply because of the trivia associated to it, or simply because it serves as a memorabilia in our lives, we are actually maintaining it, we are actually keeping it so close to us. So for example, the toy dog hanging in the car. So if you have a car, you must be using something to hang in front of that car, right? The toy dog hanging inside the car, the sticker in the car window, some stickers, not all stickers, but some stickers, smiley stickers that we use on our bags, on the back side of our window, car window, the toy models, the wood, plastic, metal artifacts, especially keychains, they have some use, but still, some plastic, metal and wood items that really they don't have any use value, but simply they are beautiful, or simply it was given by someone, or simply it is serving some trivia, and it has some sort of some sort of attraction. They are schlocks. So all these gifts kind of things which don't have any kind of functional use, they all are schlocks. So in postmodern times, people are actually keeping those things so close to them. So these are some of the, so that is another feature of postmodern arts. So these are some of the major features related to postmodern art. There are 6 of them. Maybe you know more. If you know more any other feature related to postmodern art, you can comment that in the comment section along with your major takeaways as well. So that's all about postmodern art. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you watched the entire video session without skipping it. And if you have any doubts, please mention that in the comment section or directly ask me in this given number. Don't forget to visit my website it and have the free trial and see what we have provided there. And if you are interested, join us as a student and have our free bonuses and offers for now. And let's move together to your UGC NET JRF goals. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and also subscribe to my YouTube channel in here, because I don't want you to miss any of the free materials that we are providing in these platforms. So that's all about it. Meet you in the next video session. Until then, stay tuned to High Point and be happy in your life. Bye bye.